and welcome to Hoi An in Vietnam. We drove the Hai Van Pass yesterday from Hue down to Hoi An. We left about 10 o'clock and it took us maybe about 6 hours. The drive itself is only about 3, but because we stopped along the way, it did take a little bit longer. I think we arrived into Hoi An maybe by about 4 o'clock yesterday. So today is our first official day here and I am really excited to see what is in this city. We've heard really good things about it from our friends who have passed through and just been here like within the last week or so. So very, very excited to explore. Don't really know what we're gonna get up to today. I really would like to go and get a tailor-made dress fitted here because I've heard that that's something that is quite popular to do here in Hoi An. There's quite a lot of things we want to do, to be honest. We also would like to do a cooking class and I definitely need to get my nails done today because they are looking atrocious. So I don't really know what's going on, but come with us for a day in Hoi An and see what we get up to. This was somewhere that we got recommended quite a few times to come and get a banh mi sandwich. So I got beef and cheese, Calum got chicken and bacon with cheese. Looks good, promising. It was only like £1, so a steal. I bought this bracelet in Hue the other day because it reminded me of all the lanterns in Vietnam. So coming into Hoi An, one thing I knew I really wanted to do here was have a tailor-made dress made. I'm not really a huge dress kind of girl at home, but I thought this was a really special memory to have from Vietnam and to symbolise our travels here. The name of this tailor's is Bao Diep, and they were so friendly and accommodating with us right from the start without being pushy, which most tailors here seem to be. They start by giving you an iPad to begin searching for the inspo of the thing you want, and I began to map out something, but then came across the strawberry fabric and I decided I wanted to create my own strawberry dress instead. There's literally thousands of tailor shops in Hoi An, so it's really important to find the one that you trust to give you what you want. Our hostel gave us the details for this tailor's, and ironically, as we walked up the street, we ended up walking into this exact shop without realising. After a bit of persuasion, Calum also decided he was going to get himself a tailored 3-piece suit and knew that he wanted navy blue, so we started looking into that. What are you steering to, the gold one?
No, yeah, I quite like
yeah,
the gold.
I think this actually looks really cool. They then took our measurements and we were told to come back same time tomorrow to try on our clothes for the first time. Today we have booked on to do a Vietnamese cooking class and also have a go on the coconut boats out here, which is quite a popular thing to do. We booked them both as a package deal and we got them for 600,000 dong per person, which I think is roughly around 20 or 21 pounds. It is very, very hot here in Hoi An. We are literally sweating, if you couldn't tell already. I think the whole day today is supposed to be done within about 4 or 5 hours, and then after that we've got our dress fitting and suit fitting back at the tailor's where we've got our stuff being made. Then this evening we're going to go back into the night market here in Hoi An. I'm going to show you what that's like because it's actually really cool here. But yeah, we're just waiting to be picked up for our cooking class now, so come with us to see what the coconut boats and the cooking class is like. We started our cooking class by popping to the local markets to grab some ingredients and then headed to the river where we did a little boat ride on the famous coconut boats, which was a very fun experience but a bit chaotic, as you'll soon see.
It's cinnamon basil and lemon basil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's a really bitter melon. Bitter melon. This one duck and local chicken. Local chicken small and the big industry chicken, the brown color.
Oh yeah.
Vermicelli noodle. Go on one boat. Lift your hand outside the boat, right? Okay, have fun.
Hello! Uh-oh. Why are we spinning?
Okay, rồi.
What are we looking for?
We're getting crabs.
Oh, crabs.
Ah.
Oh.
original rice, raw rice. So now I show you how to separate white rice from the raw rice in the past. The big one for men and the small one for women. 2 hours, no stop. Who want to try? Okay. Yeah, keep going, no stop. Stronger. And shade brownie like this. So this is the rice we soaking in the water few hours to make the rice getting softer. So now you have me hold the handle here and turn round one way. Wow. Oh, strong. Wow. You take about half ladle of rice milk. Pour all of the rice milk in the center here and twist it. And then cover. Already done. 10 seconds only. 10 seconds only. Before you take it out, dip the bamboo stick in the water first. And then put under the rice paper like this. This is it. So you get the rice paper, fresh rice paper. Yeah. Oh, big one. Okay, that's good. Okay, yes, you see, it really thick in the middle. Really good. Amazing. Good job. In the center. Turn around. Okay, cover. The big man make the little right paper.
I think that was average size, actually.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, well done.
We booked this tour through our hostel, but the name of the company running it is the Bayman Eco Cooking Tour, and we would highly recommend doing something like this if you're ever in Hoi An. It was so much fun and such a great experience learning how to cook traditional Vietnamese dishes.
So now, so today we're gonna make 4 dishes. Fresh spring roll, rice pancake, beef noodle salad, beef noodle soup.
Step 1. 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of pepper.
Outside? Yeah. Cucumber. And okay. Yeah. Yeah, fish and onion.
Ah,
Beautiful.
ta-da!
And the ingredient we add in here, we have a spring onion, and it's pepper, salt, and turmeric.
That's what gives the pancakes the colour.
Yeah, pancakes color. But I like to show you how to. 1, 2, 3.
Nice. Ta-da! Vietnamese pancake and dipping sauce.
And this beef, you don't cook too long.
Meal number 3, beef noodles. How's the noodles?
Very good.
Rating out of 10?
10, definitely.
Because you made them?
Yeah.
Just after you can get the
Whoa! Colour changing beef. Show us your work. Beautiful.
Today you bring a very good cook. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, look at that. That is gorgeous.
Is it maybe just the skirt shape? Is it like... So my friend Becky was here just a few nights ago and she told me to come and find this noodle guy on the night markets. I've been looking around for the last 2 nights and couldn't find him, and bingo, we've just found him. Good morning and welcome to another day in Vietnam. We are still in Hoi An at the moment. We've decided today we're going to do a day trip over to Da Nang, which is about 40 minutes or an hour out of the city here. We actually drove through Da Nang when we were on our way here via the Hai Van Pass. And there's just a few things that we want to do there, but we didn't feel like it was worth staying overnight or staying a few days in Da Nang. We were recommended to come straight to Hoi An and then make it a day trip. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So come for a day in Da Nang with us. So apparently, silly us didn't do our research. You can't drive the motorbike right to the top of Monkey Mountain. We've now got a 7-kilometer hike up to the top of the mountain. Not dressed for the hike at all. If you don't know by now, get to know, I am not a hiker. I do not walk, especially not up inclines. So I don't really know how far we're gonna get with this. The guys we just spoke to at the bottom said that it took them about an hour and a half. And I definitely wasn't ready for that today. But we did see a monkey when we pulled up to the stop, and obviously hopefully we're going to see some more, so I'll let you know how we get on.
Oh my god, there's so many.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So many monkeys. Oh my god.
Don't look at it.
Oh my gosh, there's one there. So we ended up hitchhiking a car to get up to this bit. So this is not the top, this is just like a viewpoint.
Moral of the story, if in doubt, stick your thumb out.
I'd say we walked maybe 10-15 minutes and then we managed to get a lift up. But considering we weren't even planning on doing any walking, I'm proud that we even started. So in this one branch here, there's about 5 monkeys. They've been jumping from tree to tree. It's been so amazing to watch. We've been hoping they were going to come back down so we can get some photos of them more close up, but I think they're having their lunch at the moment. And I don't know if you can see anything, but there's definitely about 3 or 5 monkeys in this tree right now. That is the end of our Hoi An vlog. We've spent about 6 or 7 days here, I think nearly a week. To be honest, I feel like this has been the perfect amount of time. We've had a lot of down days, but we've also had a few days where we've actually been busy doing things. And to be honest, after the last week before this, going non-stop from place to place, we needed somewhere to just chill, and it was just perfect. I absolutely love the vibe of Hoi An. I think it's so beautiful, all the lanterns everywhere, the restaurants and things going on. I actually do feel like it reminds me a little bit of Pai in Thailand, but like on a bigger scale. I know this one is probably a little bit of a longer one, but thank you so much for watching if you did make it to the end. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a thumbs up, a comment below, and also subscribe to my channel if you want to see more in the future. But for now, I'm going to leave this one here, so thank you so much again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!